Yo, alright, what's up, everybody? Alright, it is Creator's Block, and I'm right here with
DJ CURSEDPLAYA666.
Let's get it, bro. Let's get it. Shout out DJ Cursed. Alright, bro. It's been a minute. You know, I haven't done like a whole podcast and everything. Had to take a little hiatus, but you know, we're gonna give y'all a little teaser. So, introduce yourself, bro. Tell
Hi.
yourself, bro, like you know, what you gotta tell the public.
Hi, DJ CURSEDPLAYA666. Living out in Colorado Springs now, doing my thing, working on my music.
Word. And by music, are you like doing like the producing? Are you like rapping, bro? Or
I'm more focused on like my music production, so more on the beats, less on the rapping. I'm not quite confident in my voice yet, but I do want to get there at some point. But I'm definitely going to focus on my craft with my beats, my music production. I really want to focus on that, get that solid. But definitely do want to start working with artists though. That's the goal.
yeah, that's a big one. Oh shit, that's a big one right there, bro. No cap.
That's why I started doing this, you know?
Yeah.
It's cool, tight little community. Met a lot of cool people doing it. A lot of producers, a lot of cool artists.
Yes, sir. And honestly, bro, how long have you been doing your whole producing? How long have you been doing that for?
If I had to take a guess, I'd say 3 years. Solid 3 years.
Word, okay. That's not even that bad, bro.
No, it's not. And by 3 years, because, you know, like, I've been taking my music. When I first started doing my music, I wasn't really. It was more of a hobby. You feel me?
Yeah.
But the more I kept getting traction, I'm like, now I really want to lock in with it. You feel me?
Exactly, bro. Exactly. Yeah. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. The first time I actually heard your beats, I was just like, bro, I actually got something going on. No cap. And
Bro.
you're from the Springs, bro. Even better. Like,
Yeah. No. So I was living back in Missouri, Cortez. That's why I moved out here, bro. For the music scene.
Yeah. Oh, and you said you're from Missouri?
Yeah. Born in Florida. Born in Florida. Lived in Missouri for like 2 decades, and then moved out to Colorado last 2 years. 2 years.
Nice, bro. Nice. What part?
Liking
of
it out here.
Yeah. What part of Florida are you from?
Orange Park.
Oh shit! I thought you were gonna say Imperial Date or something.
No. Orange Park.
Yeah. All right, bro. That's tight. All right, bro. Let's kick it off with something, bro. Let me see. Hi, key, bro. So, tell us something that inspired you, bro. What made you get more into like the beats? In all reality, bro, let's just be straight up fucking front. What got you to just be like, bro, I gotta fucking do this?
Okay, so I've been a fan of the underground rap scene since like 2016, right? SoundCloud was my platform where I listened to most of my music, and I came across Freddie Dredd. I came across G59, Suicide Boys before they blew up, you know? Snot, another group by the name of Devilish Trio. Devilish Trio gonna be really important here. I really fuck with those guys, and shout out to those guys. Also Doom Shop Records. Shout out to them too.
Yeah.
Devilish Trio and Doom Shop is like I started listening to their music, and like another producer, DJ Akuza, his beats inspired me to start my beats.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just that whole underground scene, that genre.
Yeah.
That's what started it. I said I gotta tap into this.
Yeah. And yeah, that's the type of vibe that you be giving off too, bro. So that's honestly like the dope part, you know?
Dude, I don't be messing with mainstream artists no more, man. You know, it's just the underground. It's a tiny, nice community, you know.
No, it really is.
And that's how I discover new artists and whatnot, new producers, new artists. Like y'all need to tap in.
Yeah. High key though, bro. So, honestly, bro, what made you get more into like the Freddie Dredd type of scene? Like, You know, because I'm not gonna lie, bro. Every type of beat that you always like do, like it's like it has that little like Freddie Dredd sound, bro.
I'm just addicted to like the loud drums, the lo-fi drums, the sampling, like
Yeah.
just making those kind of beats, bro. For me, it's just a blast, dude. I go on YouTube, I sample, and then when you find that sample and dude, I can't explain the feeling. That's why I do what I do, man. It's for that feeling when you're finally done with the beat and you're about to upload it, and it's like, I did that, bro. I did that, you know?
Exactly. But nah, bro. Yeah, and that's how I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's how I kind of like be feeling like whenever like I like make music and shit. I'm just like, bro, like that's all fucking me, bro. Like it's that rush, huh?
Yeah, and moving out here, you know, back in Missouri, I didn't have like a circle, but now moving out to Springs, I have circles, people doing music and whatnot, and getting the feedback, because like back in Missouri when I was showing people my music and whatnot, they you know, it just wasn't there. But moving out here and people be like, I'll just play my beats and be like, yo man, what you think of that song? And they'd be like, dude, that was so good. And then they'd be like, you know, who made it? I'd be like, this guy right here, you know, and just hearing that without you know what I'm saying, like, it is the best feeling in the world.
Hey, bro, I don't even blame you at all, though. Like, honestly, I feel like that's like the thing, like as a creator and everything. Like once you kind of like bring what you had in your mind to life, it's just like it's like a different.
It is such bliss.
It really is, though. It's just like fuck, dude. Like if I could do that, what else can I do? You know?
Exactly. It just you know, it spirals out of control in a good way, you know. And that's what happened, you know. I moved from Missouri. I was, you know, just getting like you know, back then I was more like learning, more of a hobby. I just did it off to the side because I was working all the time, so I just did it whenever I had time. And I moved out here. I got good, you know, and I'm like, you know what, let me move somewhere else where there's a bigger scene. You know, so, and now I'm out here. I'm working on my skills. I'm getting more confident. I'm loving it.
Exactly, though. Just real quick.
And now, you know, I've had you hop.
Keep on going.
And now that, you know, I've had you hop on a couple of my beats. And then, you know, before, like, you and I started talking, you know, I was just doing beats, bro. Just beats. And then, like, I come out here, you and I start, you hit me up, and then having you, an artist, hop on one of my, like, that dream come true. Like, and I'm going to keep doing it, man.
And we're going to keep on collabing, too. Just real quick, we are having technical difficulties with Instagram, but the podcast is going to keep on going.
Okay, bet.
Alright, let's get back to topic. Alright, bro. So, yeah, creating your beats and everything, bro, all that, how would you say that it made you progress as a person?
As a person?
Yeah. Because you know how they, like, be saying, like, every, like, it, like, creates character and all that?
Yeah, so quickest thing I come up with is I'm self-taught with producing. I'm gonna shout out a producer here by the name of Young Demon. Shout out to that guy. When I first started producing, like, Young Demon was the guy to open the door and like show me Fruity Loops, show me the basics, and after that, you know, I just took off self-taught. So it's like, you know, just if you got a passion for something, and you know. At first, when I started producing music, I hated it, bro. Like, nothing was good. I couldn't mix for nothing. Bro. You know, and I'm like, dude, am I just bad? But, that's no, just keep, if it's your dream, don't stop pursuing it. Because it's gonna get there. And that's just what happened, you know? I'm still here, dude. Exactly. Never thought. 3 years, what started off as something to do on the side as a hobby. Now, 3 years later, you know?
And see, that's the thing too, bro. Like, I think if you're gonna be like a creator and everything, bro, you're also gonna have like, everybody's gonna have their fucking bad days, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Days of judgment. Somebody's gonna be like, hey, bro, this ain't it. This, and that. Honestly, bro, it's really a really good thing for opinions, because it really does shape you. Like, it really does. It's just like, okay, like, somebody already over here fucking like went off on me, this, and that, but do I like feel something? Like, nah. So it like kind of helps you build up a shell too, you know?
And that's another thing. Like, when I first got into this, there's people that are gonna lie to you and say your stuff's good, and then there's gonna be people that aren't afraid to critique your music. You know, and I'm the kind of guy, like, I just speak my mind, you know. I'm not trying to hurt you at the end of the day. I'm trying to help you out here. And, you know, I appreciate people who don't BS my stuff, you know? Like, they just tell me straight up, either you need to fix this, fix that. They don't just say, oh my god, bro, this is so good, you know, when it's not.
Shout out to all the yes men. Like he. Nah, but yeah, bro. Fucking what was I gonna say? Fuck, I was gonna say something. The fucking train thought just went away. But I mean, fuck. I am in a rut. Alright, bro. No, but like, anyways, bro. Fucking So it's basically just the art of like being consistent. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. And that's what I'm trying to figure out now. Just like being consistent with my music production.
Consistent.
Like, also, like, me personally, I'm gonna say this right now, I don't like how much I'm not uploading. Like, I wish I had more time. Because I really would love to, like, be on a weekly basis of uploading a new beat. I've been producing for 3 years, I don't have no album out. You know, and that's gonna change pretty soon. Because, you know, 3 years, like, you know, anyone who listens to my music, I really appreciate you. I really do. It means a lot to me. And you know what? I think all my supporters and who's been listening to my music, they deserve an album, bro.
Exactly, bro. And I've always noticed that the ones that like always supporting like music and all that, it's always gonna be somebody that you don't even know, and that's the crazy part too, because it's like, yo, I don't even know you, but your music is so fucking sick. And then they start talking more. Y'all become like good ass friends. This and that. And
that's why I love music, bro. It's like smoking. It's like smoking, you know, like you know, like when somebody sees someone smoke, you know, it's just like the same thing with music, you know. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm sure someone understands.
Exactly, though, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I think everybody, like, as an artist, you know, like, we all gotta like learn from somebody, but it's like sometimes, well, everybody always says it's like the ego that kind of gets in the way, you know. So I feel like that's like one thing that kind of like stops some creators from creating, is just like the ego and like being like, oh yeah, no, like this guy, like I ain't trying to like let him surpass me type shit. Like
Ego, or like, I'm gonna tell you know how I mentioned I don't mess with like mainstream stuff anymore. Like all of them are, you know, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like a lot of them guys, like I don't like their like. I don't like it, you know? And it's like they just sold their soul for all that fame and glory, and then you watch them fall out in 5 years, you know? Whereas in the underground community, I can watch this guy start, you know? Like Devilish Trio. Watch them three guys go from nothing to somebody. Now, unfortunately, Devilish Trio ain't together no more, but Baker, Hydra, you know, like they're still doing their own thing, you know? That's what I value. Mainstream, I feel like people just sell their souls. They want the fame, they want the money, they want the girls, they want it now. They don't want to work on their craft per se. They're just in it for the money. They're just in it, you know.
I feel like with like mainstream, when that is like one of like the big ones, but like with like mainstream, it's like how would I put the tip of like the iceberg type shit, bro? Like, I feel like with like mainstream, bro, everybody is just like trying to sell a vision that's like really like hard to achieve and shit, but at the same time it's like something that like everybody just like wants to hear, but it's not something that's like that they could do, you know?
I understand what you're saying, and that's like
in a way.
And well, no, you're kind of right, because like mainstream artists, like they paint like this vision of this life to a lot of these young kids, right? And in reality, bro, as you get older, that it's not like that. I don't know. Mainstream, like they sell you this life that's not gonna happen to everybody.
Exactly, though.
Whereas, you know, the underground, bro, shout out, bro. Shout out.
To be honest, though, with the whole underground, I feel like the fan base is more loyal, honestly. And
Yes.
Don't get me wrong. The mainstream does have a loyal fan base. Every artist does have their loyal fan base. But it's like, once they kind of, let's say their artist does something, gets into the spotlight, infamousy type shit, now they're over here like so easy to like switch up. You're going to be like everywhere. you're gonna be like the talk of the town. Everybody's gonna be like, oh, he did this, he did that. You know, he's this, and that. So it's like, with like mainstream, I feel like it's not really like solid. Even though they got really big success, it's just like a lot of fake faces in the game.
Yeah, it's mixed. Yeah, whereas the it's the underground is still like a lot of them. They're loyal, from my experience at least.
And you're not lying, bro. You're not lying at all. The underground, bro, they be mad supporting their artists, bro.
Yeah, for real.
You know? High key, bro. Like, you could literally just be like a random ass artist from fucking SoundCloud, bro. You drop one fucking banger, and then here's just like all these fucking views, all these fucking people just fucking like, hey, yo, like, this should go hard, this, and that. And it's just all because you just drop on SoundCloud one day.
It's the ball that starts rolling. You know, it's just that one song. That's all you need is that one song, and you just get a little traction on it. People start talking about you.
Exactly, man. Exactly. High key. Oh, yo, shout out to fucking Beatbox, bro, for the motherfucking drink of the fucking.
I don't know what I'm drinking.
Podcast.
I'm drinking this.
Drinking
Firestone?
Giggle water, bro.
Giggle water. Yeah, Firestone, Giggle water. I wasn't trying to get too lit. I'm soft 120.
Yeah.
2 of these get me turned up.
Golly, bro. How tall are you, bro?
5'9", 5'10". I think I'm 5'10". I'm 5'10".
I'm 6'5".
Damn.
Yeah. High key, bro. High key.
Hey, I'll, get in there.
Let me at him. Why I oughta say. But yeah, bro. Okay. Other than, alright, bro. With the whole music and everything, bro, high key, like, what would be like one of like your like biggest highlights type shit?
Like, okay.
Like your best, like what?
My
what
best song.
Traction, bro. We gotta see something with some traction, bro.
I think my best song. So I'm in a record. Shout out to 60 Hertz Records. I have a buddy. Shout out to Dissembling Dead. Him and I got a song called "Smoking a Sack." I don't know, that song got blown up. I think it's got like almost 2,000 plays.
Oh, okay, there you fucking.
I was not expecting that for that little jaunt, but nah, me and Dissembling Dead, bro. He sent me that beat over. It was like a chill DJ Screw type thing, and I love DJ Screw. I'm from the South, so I'm like, I got this, and put it all together, and boom, it just blew up. I think another producer saw it, and he was kind of like semi-big on SoundCloud, reposted, and that's what happened. That's where the traction came from.
That's tight. That's hella sick.
But
you got some to show?
Yeah, my Smoking a Sack, 1,800 plays.
Word.
I got another one too, Setting the Bar. That one's got 1,600 plays.
Real quick, bro. Does your screen give you an option to screen share or no?
It does.
Ah, okay. Let's give it a shot and see what you're looking at.
Hold up. Can I? Cause I'm on my other tab. I'm gonna go here. Can I stream this screen?
Pretty sure. I think it's gonna like. Not really sure how the screen sharing is. Though I've done it. Talking about that. Let me bring up SoundCloud as well. Gotta be opening up. Shout out to everybody that's gonna be watching this podcast, yo. There is gonna be more episodes. There's gonna be a lot, bro. Shout out to Dala, bro. Shout out to motherfucking Colorado Springs, 719 shit.
You see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Now I'm on my old my. This is the kind I first started producing on. This is gonna be a gem right here. But no, I'll just go over to my stuff. Dude, you've been pumping out songs too, bro. Like,
yeah.
And like good songs. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I want your consistency, dude. Like, but
lately though, I have not really been dropping, bro, and I'm really disappointed with myself on that. But I appreciate it.
Yeah, hold up. Okay. No, hold up. You were dropping for a minute. Oh, so you're kind of like once a week kind of a thing.
A little, bro. I'm trying to be more like one song Thursday, one song Friday, one song Saturday, bro. But at the same time, like, I don't know. It's a lot. You gotta, bro. There's days where I don't even remember the lyrics that I wrote, and I'm just like, fuck, dude. Like, Is this even my song?
Gotta pull up the notepad, save the lyrics. Nah, so you talking about you with your like you talking about uploading on like Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Type.
That would be cool, but don't overwork yourself and start pushing out garbage. Because see, that's what happens. People are, I can blame fans for this, and I can also blame creators for this. Because I've seen fans be like, "Dude, we need more uploads," and
it's like, bro, like you can't rush the art.
Yeah, you can't like if you want I would much rather have quality than boof. Exactly. I want top shelf caviar. I don't want no bottom. You know what I'm saying? I can get bottom shelf all day, every day. But who wants bottom shelf? I want the mid or top shelf, and I'll wait for the medium top shelf. But people let other people get in their heads, and they start doing that, and they start pumping out 2-3 songs a week, and it's like, bro, the quality just goes down. You notice it,
And I ain't gonna lie, bro. I've been noticing that with myself too, bro. So it's honestly a good thing that I gotta hear that from somebody else too, bro. Honestly, and that's why when you told me, bro, when you were like showing me how to make beats and all that, you were like, just take a break, come back. What doesn't sound good, you're gonna hear it. This and that. Like, bro, ever since you told me that, I've been doing that a lot.
Dude, it helps, bro. Like, I have really bad ADHD. So, like, my brain's already like, beep, 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 beep. I gotta take the break. I have to. I have no choice, bro. Like the sounds eventually just melt in my brain, and it's just all I can't, But also, too, I'm not gonna overwork myself or, push myself when it's not gonna benefit,
Yeah. And see, that's one of the things, too, bro. I feel like as an artist, you should know when to step back. Just take a deep breath and just go.
Yeah, like everyone needs breaks, bro. Like even mainstream artists need breaks, like people forget these people have lives, like shit goes on behind the scenes, family and whatnot. People need to take time off. And you know what? When they come back, shit's a banger. They're gonna drop like a surprise album or something, and it's just like it's worth it,
Okay. Let me say this real quick, bro. Okay. Do true bangers come from heartbreak or from dedication?
You know what? That's a really good question. I really can't say that, bro. I've never I haven't had my heart broken yet, so I mean, so I would say dedication, bro. Like if you really want something, you gotta go out and get it. You can't just sit around and do nothing, and be lazy, because you're not gonna get anywhere. So for me personally, I would say grind, hustling, dedication. But hey, heartbreak, bro. Mad PRs in the gym and in the studio.
That's what everybody's always saying, though.
Nah, you get the dedication and your girl just breaks her heart. Dude, that's the cherry on top. That's all the fuel you need to go,
Bro, that's the, what's that shit? He's going to his his
villain arc, yeah. Some anime MC power shit right here.
That's what done got his showering gun, bro. No, his man get killed, bro.
Bro, I need to hit a villain arc, bro.
Key, bro, unleashing the beast for real. Other than that, bro, I mean, what's like for you, bro, as a creator, bro? Creator to creator, bro, or just to anybody that's just like watching, bro. Even though we kind of went off live, but we're still here. So whoever's gonna watch this, to all the people that are gonna be wandering, lost, and all that, what's something that keeps you going, bro?
My friends. If it wasn't for my peeps, shout out to all my peeps. They all know. I don't need to say this. They all know I love them to death. They're all brothers. But if it wasn't for my friends supporting me through all life's ups and downs, I don't think I'd be here, to be honest. Yeah. Shout out to my brothers from another mother. Like we ain't even blood, but we tight like that. And I it's in this day and age, in this society, I feel like it's hard finding real people.
Bro, it really is though, bro. Cause like you don't really know who really is against you. You
It,
can literally like.
you just don't know who people are. It's like, me personally, like I'm not gonna be no different online. I'm not gonna be no different in person. Like, who you see is who you get, And I feel like, when I go out and I'm talking to people, like, people just have this facade, like this. It's like it's like they're just wearing the skin of another person. It's not really them, and it's just I can't fuck with people like that,
It's like they act out with their surroundings.
Yeah, and me personally, like, I'm pretty introverted, so a lot of people need like other people's opinions to validate theirs, and I do me, man. I do me. Either you real or not. If we don't get along, we don't get along. We go about our ways.
Let's say this though. Let's say this. As an artist, bro, if you're over here trying to sell something, should you come out as full on genuine, or is it okay to at least tweak the persona so you could like at least get more attention?
So kind of like.
That's a good one.
No, that's a good one. So let's talk about Freddie Dredd, right? I'm gonna use him as an example, because like from what I've heard, dude is a pretty chill white guy, but his lyrics, I like that though, but like Freddie Dredd has made it clear that it's just a persona. Like, you see him, I've seen like YouTube videos of him doing shows and whatnot, talking to fans, and dude seems like a chill guy. But his persona though, I think like if you're gonna have a persona online,
Yeah.
me personally, I'd be like, like, this isn't who I am. But if I was an artist, I wouldn't try to sell a persona that wasn't me. I don't think I could do that. But if you're gonna do like a different persona like Freddie Dredd, just at least say that's my stance on it.
Here's this one. What is something that people say about you, bruh? Like in general.
Wait.
To give you an example, like, okay, so not too long ago, bro, that's why I'm kind of like thinking about the persona thing and all that. I went out and like this one girl, she's just like, oh, like you're quiet, you look like mysterious, like when I look at you, like you make me like want to know who you are, and I'm like, dude, I'm just standing here, so it's like, you feel me?
Yeah,
like,
no. So like if I was to like walk into like I'm a background character. I blend in. I don't talk. I'm like, unless you talk to me, I ain't gonna start a conversation. I'm just there to like get a feel for the environment, try to understand people from a distance, try to get a vibe from them, and then if I want to go meet them, then I go meet them. And see, with me, first impressions is very important with me, anyways, because I make sure my first impression is important. So if you f that up, if you fuck that up, you can't fix it, And that's why I stand back, and people be like, man, man, you just sit in the back, you don't do nothing, you don't talk to nobody, like, you're kind of just a party pooper, like a vibe killer. And I'm like, bro, I'm introverted, bro. I'm antisocial, man. I'm trying to understand everyone before I get in this combo,
Bro, but have you noticed that like everybody that's like mostly like quiet and all that, they're the most creative people, bro. They always got a lot to say.
Because
the thing is that they're just, how can I put this into words? They speak when they're spoken to. You feel me?
And I'm just, same way, bro. Like, if you talk to me, I'll talk to you. Unless we tight. If we good homies, I'll call you, bro. But if you a stranger and I don't know you, I ain't gonna talk to you unless you talk to me. And then I'll have a conversation. Unless I find you weird, and then I'm like, okay, I'm a back out, bro.
Make up like the worst excuse and shit on the spot.
Yeah.
It happens.
Nah, dude, I was working with this guy at my work, bro. I was training this guy at my job, and dude, this guy was a meth head, bro. He starts, first day I'm training this guy, like a few hours I'm meeting him, and he's like I first met him, I shake his hand, and this dude's like 60, bro, and he's just like, I've grown around like, like meth and all that.
Yeah.
So I can tell when like you're using it, and this dude is just, his stutter was, oh my god, his stutter was so bad. He'd be talking like 100 miles an hour. I couldn't understand the guy. And I'm like, I literally had to tell this guy, I'm like, dude, chill, bro, breathe, dude. So, like, we're talking and whatnot, and dude, this guy starts trauma dumping on me, dude, talking about how his dad used to beat him, and, like, you know, he used to smoke weed, and then, like, the weed wouldn't get him high enough, like, the weed was boring him out, so he switched to meth, and I'm like,
That's crazy.
dude, I straight up told him, I'm like, dude, shut the hell up, bro, like, I'm training you, bro, don't talk to me unless it's about the job, dude, you know? And then, like, 2 days later, you know, bro just quits just to get that paycheck to go get more rock. Like, it's crazy, man.
Bro, no, and it'd be like that too, bro. Like, I used to work with a crackhead too, bro. The thing is that when he was like trying to get like extra money, he would like open up packages and shit. I'm like, bro, we are literally working at FedEx and shit.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
My job back in Missouri, dude. So I was working in this factory back in Missouri, dude. This guy, I'm with him. We're packaging up products in these containers to be shipped off.
Yeah.
Bro, this guy I used to buy shrooms off of, bro. That motherfucker could get it, charging me, overpricing me. Anyways, him and I are working. At this point, we were kind of chill, you know, plug client kind of chill, you know. So we're working together. This dude pulls out a whole eighth of shrooms, bro, while we are working, bro. And he goes, yo, bro, you want some? I'm about to eat these in the bathroom. I'm like, good luck, bro. I'm about to join you on that bandwagon. Anyway, and then he comes back 45 minutes later. Bro, dude, I don't know how he didn't start tweaking out, bro. You know, we're in a factory. Loud noises going off everywhere. There's lights. There's forklifts moving, you know. And this dude's just, like, trying to go back to work. He's drooling all over himself. All slumped over. I call my coach. I'm like, bro, get this tweaker off my line. You know, like, and like when I first met him, he was like a chill dude. But like now, you know, I'm working with him and he's doing that, and it's like that puts a bad name on me because it's like you're doing this while I'm working with you, bro. It's like that's not cool, man.
Like, bro, you're gonna fucking put us in the hole, bro.
Like, and you know, I was making good money at that job too, bro. Like, all I did at that job was smoke my pot, go in, work my shift, get out, smoke some more pot, you know? I was there for the bread. I wasn't there to start tripping balls, you know?
Bro, literally, though.
Straight ACA. Like, I don't know. I don't know how he did it for 2 hours.
That reminds me, though. That was this one time, bro. I was working at a dispensary called Mr. Nice Guys. And, like, bro, oh, lordy.
Wait, is that the dispo you were talking about out in,
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
Which one? Well, out of here in Denver, bro.
Yes.
Yeah. It was on Steel Street. It ain't there no more, bro. Oh, lordy. So, bro, I fucking buy a tincture. Them motherfucking, like, them flavored tinctures, whatever the fuck people want to call them, bro. But, yeah, I had, like, a strawberry tincture or whatever the fuck. It was just a basic-ass 100 milligram, bro. But it was, like, my, like, third, fourth time taking an edible. And I was working at a dispensary, bro, so I don't know. I went to lunch, bro. I ate that shit. Bro, 30 minutes later, bro, I come back. I couldn't even work the register, bro. I was just full long.
Okay.
And I still didn't get fired.
So, same guy that sold me, like, the plug at my old job. Same guy. He comes in. He was my plug for a little while. Because, you know, Missouri, we didn't have, like, marijuana wasn't technically legal. You know, you go to dispo, but then they're charging you $50 for an eighth. So, the plug here, he comes into work one day with, like, these Jello edibles, right? Mm-hmm. He's like, yo, you guys want to try these? I'm for free. He's like, I just made these. I'm first time making them. I just want to see how they are. Yeah. So, I take one. My dumbass didn't ask how many they were. And I had my buddy Josh next to me too. Him and I both took them. So afterwards, I think I ate like 2 like cubes, right? I put them bitches in my mouth. And then I dawned on me, I'm like, fuck, how much did I just eat? So I asked him, I'm like, yo, how much were in these edibles, right? 300 milligrams, bro. 300 mil. Bro, I went back. So I took these at like lunch. It took about 30 minutes, and then when they kicked in, bro, they, like, you know how some edibles, like, it's like a nice fade into the high, and then others, it's just a fucking truck, like, that happened. Like, I get back, I'm working, and, like, all motor functions just stopped working, bro. I had to stop molding, bro, and I think I just went to the bathroom for, like, the next 2 hours. Because, dude, I was geeking, bro. Like, I couldn't use my hands and nothing.
Yeah. Bro, that even reminds me, too. Okay. So, bruh, the fucking dispensary that I was working at, bro, still, I was, like, low-key, like, kind of, like, running that shit, you know? But I don't know what happened, bruh. They started, like, closing us down type shit. So, there was a day where, like, we had to, like destroy the fucking the stuff, you know, because like obviously Colorado shut us down. We didn't have like license no more to like sell marijuana, so we had to like get rid of the shit, bruh. We low-key took some shit, bro. My homie, he like took like 2 jars of distillate. He gave me like half a jar.
Yo, W homie.
High key, bruh. High key.
You need friends like that in your life.
Bruh, for real. But it was, he has like a full one and then like a half, but he gave me like half of it, bro. But I mean, it was whatever. But it was all night. But, bruh, and then he literally gives me a fucking, I don't know what it is, bro. I think it was another tincture type shit, but that shit was 1,000 milligrams. Yeah, bruh. Bruh.
Please don't tell me you ate it all at once.
I did. Bro, I just took it all, bro. I mixed it up with milk because I guess like THC and like fat and like mixes up, and milk has fat. So I just made, you know, I made myself a little drinky drink. I'm fucking, yeah, bro. Took it all the way straight. I shit you not, my boy. Have you seen that commercial of that girl just on the couch and like the dogs are like, she hasn't been the same ever since she's been smoking pot. This is
Yes.
I fucking felt like that girl, bro. I could not move, bro. I was like one chick, bro, like an ex, and bro, she put on this one show called like something mouth, bro, fish mouth, or it was like a cartoon type shit, bro. It was like kids and like, you know, it was weird, but yeah, bro, they were, I don't know, I guess she was laughing, bro, like the show was funny, but I couldn't even laugh. That's how high.
That's how.
Just like,
you're just sitting there in a zombified. Yeah.
bro,
So
I'm telling you.
So back in Missouri, I had my own pad and whatnot, and I had my buddy Nico, come fly down, and come visit me. So he pulls up to the pad. You know, we're smoking and whatnot. And before he left, he got me like this bag of edibles. It was mango edibles, okay?
Exactly, though.
Now, in Missouri, like, the edibles I was used to, the most you could get was 10 milligrams each. I'm thinking these are the same way. My dumbass didn't even look at the package. Yeah. I'm thinking they were just 10 milligrams each. I popped 6 of them. There were 10 gummies in that bag. Each one was 1,000 milligrams. I ate 600. Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. Now, I'm an insomniac, dude. Okay? I don't sleep for shit. 2-3 hours, I'm up, you know? I took them edibles. I slept, I think, for like a straight day. 24 hours. I was just knocked the F out. I had a cough work for 2 days because I was, never doing that again.
Yeah, I feel you though, bro. Bruh, I don't know. It's just, those edibles, bro, they be hitting out of the blue.
Dude, they hit.
Out of the blue. Like, what the fuck? What? Like, what? And you know what's crazy too? It's mostly when you're just like, bro, this shit not hitting.
And then you're like, I gotta pop more. And then that's when you're fucked. Now, see, I love smoking pot before I produce my music. Yeah. I don't know, like when I'm faded, I don't know. I feel like my creativity like is tapped in more. Like things just go in like smoother. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Whereas, you know, I can still produce sober, but I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Smoking and producing is one hell of a time. Especially like me, I'll get in VC, stream my beats, and all the homies be there listening. We're all having a good time. They give me good feedback, tell me to do this. It's a good ass time.
Exactly, though.
That's why I moved out here, man, to meet more people like that, dude. Cause this shit chill as fuck.
There really is a lot of people like that here in Colorado too, bro. Honestly.
I gotta get my ass outside more, man. I'm too introverted.
Okay, you're in the box state, fam. What do you think about the all sentence that you hear all the fucking time in the Colorado music scene? What? Repeat
the question.
I said, What do you think of the sentence that everybody says about the Colorado music scene? And that sentence is that there is no good rapper in Colorado. What do you think about that?
Yes and no. Yes and no. There's a lot of time. See, either I'll come across someone's music on like Instagram, because like that's where I go to like for the Colorado Springs, Denver music scene. Instagram's really good. Who's that one page I follow? Colorado Mile High? Is that who it is?
Mile High Minute.
Yes, them guys. That's where I go to like tap in with the. Yeah, for real. Shout out to them, because that's where I go, and like either I find I'm like, dang, these guys need more traction, or I'm like,
bro,
nah, it's not it, you know.
No, but here's the thing, bro. Mile High Minute, they got a lot of fucking potential, bro, and they do get their flowers, bro. The thing is that I don't know. I think me in general, bro, we literally just need something that's gonna pop in Colorado for like that page to also flourish too, you know.
Yeah.
Everybody always knows if you're gonna get something from Colorado, where do you go? Mile High Minute. You know. It's like, what's that shit? What's that other news shit that's for like Cali?
For Cali?
I think it was it wasn't No Jumper and it wasn't LA Leakers. I forgot what it was called, bro. But yeah, it was like some like news page for like rap and like hip hop and all that other shit, but just for like the state.
That yeah. And see, like I'm well, you know, there's DJ in my name, and like there's a reason for that.
My fault. I think I was talking about the Shade Room. Yeah, I think I was talking about the Shade Room. My fault. But you were saying?
Like I came out here too because like I want to get into like the DJing scene. And I feel like there's not a lot of those kind of events out here. I could be wrong. I don't look all the time, but I feel like if there's more of that with more like if Denver artists just like did shows, you know, and just like promoted, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So with like the whole DJ thing, bro, is that what you're actually like trying to do?
I would love to get in DJing. I got my controllers right behind me. Hold up, let me go grab it.
Hey, let me see.
I bought this baby for like, what is that? Guitar Center.
Is that a snake?
Yeah. She's hot under her water bowl right now, but yeah, she's a snake behind me. But yeah, I got this little Pioneer right here. I need to practice more, but got the turntables here. I got all the controls here. Once I start making more money, I would love to upgrade this, and I need to get better speakers too.
What do you think about DJ Blend? That has to be said.
DJ Blend. Why does his name sounds familiar? DJ Blend.
The guy with the Chucky mask.
Oh, that guy. You, me, and my homie were talking about DJ Blend. Bro, nah, that guy. The guy with like the who's that one group? Not.
Which one? Kind of got me a little.
It's a heavy metal group, but like, nah, I fuck with that, bro. Like, who did?
Hey, real quick.
Yeah.
Go. Drop your knowledge.
No, I'm trying to. Why? I can't think right now. The people that did that band, the heavy metal band that did The Devil and I.
Oh shit! Here, let me look it up real quick.
Yeah, look it up. I don't know why they're not popping in my head right now, but that group, like, you look up their concerts, and DJ Blend, like, I like that.
Talking about Slipknot, ain't they from Milwaukee?
Yeah, Slipknot. Dang, oh my, like, see, my brain ain't working, man.
Bro, my sister's a big ass fan of Slipknot.
Dude, who isn't? Like,
Aikido. They're pretty good.
Metallica, Ozzy, like,
Yeah.
Slipknot. I don't know if you fuck with like Five Finger Death Punch is I think the name of the
I've
band.
heard about 'em.
3 Days Grace, like, hey, no one can say they didn't have their emo rock phase, bro. I'm 24, about to be 25. I'm still in that phase, dude.
Shout out to Black Veil Brides.
We're gonna drink to that.
Yeah. Oh, Lordy. Fucking A, bro. Memories. With knives and pens. Bruh. That one's a banger too, though. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of cool.
Oh, and talking about 3 Days Grace, my buddy, he's Canadian. They're doing a 3 Days Grace is doing a concert up in Canada, bro. Yeah. Okay. You know what? I want to talk about something. Okay, because my coworker at work, this 16-year-old kid thinks he's shit because he's paying $800 to go see Suicide Boys, right?
Oh shit. Okay. That is kind of flex, though.
It is, but
Hey.
me personally, maybe I'm just hating. Maybe I'm just a hater. Me personally, $800 to see Suicide Boys when you could go back, dude. Like, you remember when they used to do bro? You could go to a G59 concert for like $50, bro.
Yes, bro. You know
see that? Like, that's what I'm saying, dude. Like, I don't.
Bruh, literally my first. I didn't mean to cut you off. Sorry. Bruh, my first Suicide Boys concert, bro. I didn't even pay for the tickets. It was my birthday, and some shorty. She's just like, "Hey, I'm not gonna."
Dude,
I'm
that's.
gonna go by myself. My friend said nah, so I'm gonna give you a ticket, and I'm like, say less.
For real, say that. And see, I think, and why I'm complaining about like $800 because you see that like that what you just said there, like like the tickets were. That's memories, and that's something that's gonna be talked about, right? And then you tell your buddy, yo, like the ticket, that's better traction than me telling you, bro, don't go to these guys because unless you doing crypto, you're gonna be paying $500, $800,
Bruh, I don't even know. Them tickets are just kind of expensive nowadays. It's like my
bro,
boys,
that's my rent, dog. That's my rent.
It's like ain't no hate to the boys.
Yeah, like I'm just like hating on the price, bro. Like I would love to go see them, but not for $800.
Nah, you ain't gonna get that from me. Don't get me wrong though. Shout out to all the flexers and all that bullshit, bro. But rent kind of tough. Bro,
yeah,
it'd be tough out here. But yay, bro. Okay, since we're talking about other music groups and all that bullshit, bro. What did you ever hear about that one group of masked dudes? What the fuck was the song? I forgot what they were called, but they make that one song that I don't wanna die, I don't wanna die. What was the name? Here, let me look it up.
Yeah, look it up.
I don't wanna die. Hollywood Undead. Yeah, they used to bump Hollywood Undead.
I can't say I have, but I also I that sounds familiar, but I can't say I have though.
Let me see. Okay, we're gonna share. I'm gonna share the screen. Share screen. Actually, what up? I'm not gonna share the screen just yet. Let me open up YouTube. But yeah, bro, I guess they were compared to the Suicide Boys and shit. And they were all like, oh, like everybody bumps Suicide Boys. Like I used to bump them. So I don't know, but a lot of people were talking about them back in the days, bro. When I was in like, I think in like junior, sophomore year. So they're pretty old, bro. They're a little down there,
Okay, you know what? Now, since we were talking about Suicide Boys, do you know an artist by the name of Lil Ugly Mane? He is said to have inspired Suicide Boys. And that's crazy because I was bumping that one album by him. Was it Isolation? Hold up.
I gotta look that up.
Wait,
I thought
I'm
that
around.
it was from Bones, bro. High key. 'Cause I know
Dude, Bones? Dude, I haven't listened to his music in forever. Lil Ugly Mane. What album is it? What's the name of the album? Yeah, Mr. Thug Isolation, bro. This album is OG.
Bump it?
Dude, alright, here. If you haven't bumped this album, you need to, bro. Hold up. Which one? You know what? I want to smoke me a bowl. And where is that one song at? Look at Mona Lisa's good.
I want to hear this, bro. High key.
Yeah.
I've heard about that Ugly, and I just never bumped him like that. No. Okay.
For that here, man.
Was he from back like in like the Memphis Idol era?
Hold up, I gotta turn it down, sorry.
Was he in like the Memphis Idol era?
Very much Memphis inspired.
Ah, okay.
And you know, I'm not gonna lie. As much as I love Suicide Boys and all of them, you know, like kind of like when they first started. Like I'm from Missouri, so Memphis ain't that far away from me, right? And Devilish Trio, who I used to bump, they lived and produced over in Nashville.
Yeah.
I was listening to real ass Memphis music. Suicide Boys, you know, going from that to Suicide, and then Suicide Boys was like, we Memphis. I didn't really like that, you know. You know what? I need to show you a song by them. They actually, there's a Hydra, Baker, and 10 Gauge. 10 Gauge was the producer for Devilish Trio, and Hydra and Baker, when they were together, Devilish Trio are no longer together. Hydra and Baker doing their own thing with their rapping career. Hydra's still uploading hella frequent. I don't know about Baker, but I just lost my train of thought.
Keep on going. It was with Devilish Trio.
Yeah. Oh, Suicide Boys. So there's a song by them. I'm gonna play it where Hydra talks about. I'm gonna let you listen. I'm gonna tap you in here. Yeah. What's the name of the song? Dead Hours. Have you listened to Devilish Trio at all?
A little bit, but not too much. I honestly gotta get more on that Memphis side. Even though I'm
if you want real Memphis, you go to Baker, you go to Hydra.
The more that I like bump, bro, is like
basking in this afterglow of power, feeling like I'm chosen in the strike of the hours. It's the fear that leaves you frozen in the corner.
Your form of shadow. Oh, and I know every word of this. Yeah, murder. Worship to my feet, I rock the cradle of the beast, never knowing who I am. Bro, Baker pops off, bro. I would love to cook up a beat for him. Like that's the bucket list right there, bro. To collab with anyone from Doom Shop or Baker, Hydra. Dude, I would love to, bro. 10 Gauge. New thrill. Now this is Baker rapping right now. Hydra is the one that disses G59. I'm gonna let you listen to that part here. What? Nah, it wasn't. They never beefed. It's just like Hydra just wanted to kind of let that out, you know. They never beefed. See, and that's why I like Devilish Trio. Like they were doing their thing, you know. They said what they wanted to say, and they just left it at that, you know.
I must admit that I'm insane. If in my mind I've seen the proof upon inspection.
I'm gonna let you know when he starts to diss here.
It's evident that everyone is out to get me. Even birds are staring down. They said malevolence within their evil church. Still I see
and Devilish Trio was okay. You just said it was Hydra and.
What's up?
I said you said it was Hydra and who?
Okay, so Baker was the first guy rapping. This is Hydra now.
Okay.
All right, this is the diss right here. Listen. Copies of Memphis shit. Are you relevant? We can't understand you. Like, and I didn't even realize that was a diss till I re-listened to that, bro. Because wait, how old is this song? Because this is probably when 7 years ago. Bro, I have been following these guys for that long, bro. That is crazy, dude.
That's crazy.
This world is gone, I can't believe it. Our music has been infected by ignorance and depression, ignoring the hidden message that people are supposed to hear. Instead of popping out and Xanax, bust the boy, just slit your wrist and kill your damn self. I'll let the demons just decide on what to do with all this rotten and sick, and you cannot change Armageddon, but was it worth in the end? I hope you learned a good lesson. Now bow your head to the 3 and feel the weight of the devil.
Now, me personally, I'm gonna put on. Bro, dude, I could show you my music for hours. Hold up. Let me pull up another classic by them.
Yeah.
This song right here. But, so with me, like, if you want me to get hooked as a listener, from like artist to listener, you gotta have a good message, right? I don't know if you were like paying attention to the lyrics or whatnot, but you know how like Suicide Boy talks a lot about suicide and like, you know, like the ups and downs of life, but they don't really tell you how to get through that instead of like popping pills and shit. And me personally, I'm not about that. And you know, Devilish Trio, they're the opposite. I don't know. I feel like Devilish Trio spread a better message. Yeah. Both. Hey, do your thing. I'm just, you know, I feel like Devilish Trio. That's why I got hooked on the Devilish Trio. Me personally.
Let me ask you this then, bro. So, since what you just said, like the whole with like Suicide Boys being like more like about like suicide and shit, and then Devilish Trio being more like cutting edge and like, you know, more like cutthroat and everything, you know. So, what do you think about the Suicide Boys now, bro? Do you think that they're just trying to sound a little bit more, what's that? Like the more like mainstream type of shit. Like,
okay,
you know
is it Scrim that's doing like that whole auto-tune thing?
I don't even know, bro. Like,
it's either Scrim or Ruby. Someone was showing me. I'm not gonna lie.
Let's say both.
Yeah, let's. Because there's. Hold up.
Yeah, let's say both, bro. Just for the meantime. Yeah.
There's a song someone showed me because I was talking to someone else about it too.
Yeah.
About the whole auto tune and whatnot, and I was listening to it, and I'm like, I'm not hating. It's not bad. Me personally, I'm not a huge auto tune guy, but with the vibe they were going for, I ain't hating on it.
I feel like it kind of sounds more like the Travis Scott type.
I feel like that's the vibe they're going for. I think they're just following what works in the mainstream, and now they're heading towards that. And you know, I've been listening to Suicide Boys since they first started. You know, like all their old classics, like
Vietnam.
Like this song is a classic here. Like I miss this. I miss these guys.
Yeah, you should put Lamar Avenue.
What's the name of the song?
Lamar Avenue.
Lamar.
Yeah, Lamar Avenue.
I can't type.
Oh.
Got it.
Stuttering. There you go. Bro, that one. Bro, bump the fucking.
Yeah, like.
Watching the sands of the hourglass, sharpen the blades for the circumstance. Sit in the dark while I'm in a trance. Taking that blade and I let it pass. Through my wrist, blood just drips. Down and down and down, don't stop. In my blood, starts to drop. My heartbeat has been stopped. Urge to kill, pop no pills. Robbing the pharmacy. Mentally ill, killer, blood rippers. Still my vision, that black eye midnight dweller. Bring my prey back. My cellar, more bodies than a serial killer. Not scared of no pit. I point for 5 blow through my temple.
Yeah. I wish they go back to this style, man. I miss it.
No cap.
And you already know this next banger I'm about to play. Like this song is just beautiful.
I feel like here's the thing too, though, bro. Before. Oh, you bumping that one?
Hell yeah! This like.
Oh,
yeah. And Puya, like this is how I got introduced to Puya, bro. Right here, this song right here. And this song's 8, dude. I'm old as fuck, and I ain't old.
That song is a classic, but shout.
I was a teenager bumping this shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Hi, Key. To be honest, bro, I feel like I get it. Everybody always misses the old Suicide Boys, bro. I don't know, bro. It's like, you know, it's kind of like with Kanye's frustration, bro. How everybody's just like, I miss the old Kanye, you know?
Yeah.
How do you?
No, and listen, I'm not. I ain't hating what they doing right now. Like, good for them.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, being a teenager and, you know, it's just... Like, even if they did, like, dropped an album like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, that would be so fire. And I know I ain't the only one that wants that, you know? I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but... I mean, because I'm telling you right now, like, everyone's doing their thing in the mainstream and everyone's trying to copy all the other artists, I feel. Something like this, bro, would pop off, dude, because that's what people want, bro. It's been the same thing for, like, the past... Fucking what? I feel like...
Yeah, no, here's the thing, too, bro. As an artist, everybody always wants to sound different, bro. Like, how does somebody genuinely find their different sound and like master that? Have you ever thought about that? I feel like everybody as an artist kind of like thinks about that. Like, how can I master my sound and make that shit sound so fucking unique to like the point where like you don't hear nobody else doing it? You feel me?
Well, okay, so, like, from a producer perspective,
yeah,
that's like, you know, I have influences, right? And I use that in my work. Like, I use that, the sounds and, like, the music I grew up with, like, I use that in my music. But, yeah, like, trying to find it to where I'm not exactly copying, trying to make it mine, like, have it be, like, mine, but, like, still have, like, it sound like, you know... Oh, it's that, you know, like, this guy's influenced by, you know, such and such. Yeah. That is a challenge. That is a challenge. But eventually you get there. You find out what works, bro. You do. Yeah. But, again, you know, there's just ups and downs to that. Yeah. But you're going to get there.
Really, though. Really. Which, okay, since, you know, you know, we already bumped a little bit of, you know, somebody else's music and all that, bro. What's a song that you, bro, that you are literally just so fucking proud of? You're just like, fuck, bro. Like,
okay,
this is
hold on.
my shit. Yeah, show us your art, bro. Let's get it.
Yeah, here. Bro, I mean...
You know, I always like, you know, I like to tell myself, bro. I like, you know, it's cool to bump somebody else's, bro, but we all trying to get better at our craft, bro. Like, you know, artist to artist and all that, bro. We always have to listen to our shit, even though if we don't want to. Are you honestly addicted to listening to your own music?
Every once in a while, I try not to listen to my music because I feel like when I do listen to my music continuously, it's just like I get negative like thoughts about it, and it's just, you know, I'm like, I started to doubt myself. It's like it could. I don't think it's a good thing. Every once in a while, I'll listen to my bump my music at work or whatnot. And then that's when my coworkers be like, yo, who is that? And then I'll be like, that shit me, dog. Yeah. And what I'll do is I'll take like demos of my beats and go listen to my mix at work. Yeah. And they'd be like, yo, who is that? I'll be like, I'm working on a song right now. Yeah. And that's cool. But I think if I had to show anyone any of my songs, like I'd probably show them this. And then this is another like boom bap beat. I've been focusing more on the boom bap because like I used to do like a lot of like Memphis stuff. Yeah. Memphis, kind of like, dude, I have so many. Ooh, I gotta play this. Bro, I need an artist to hop on this, dog.
I hear some MF Doom.
MF Doom? Nah, that's a compliment right there, cause that dude a legend, dude.
Bro, rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Doom. DMX, Guru from Gangstar, bro. Oh, I gotta play this junk. This tag that's about to come up, this is my buddy Nika, bro. Hold up.
Yeah.
Shout out 60 Hertz. That's my buddy. Rip that hole. Yeah, I'm proud of this beat.
There's this. You did this one beat. I forgot which one it was. I'm gonna try and find it. Let me see. But yeah, you did this beat, bro. That shit was low-key pretty poppin'. I ain't gonna lie. There you go. First Playa from Moscow, Russia. It's crazy.
Yeah, bro, that's why I changed my name. Someone from Russia just using my name. Can't be no copycat, you know? Trying to be me.
Alright. The one that I heard first out of you, bruh, that made me hit you up was franchise.
Yeah, that's bro. I honestly have so many like gems on here that ain't like this. I'm gonna play that one, but. Franchise, you said. Did I pass it?
And then you said the smoke in the sack. Yeah, okay. Wait. Let me hear smoke
Hold
in
up.
the sack. Yeah.
Okay. Play that, because
Right,
I'm about to smoke a sack.
You literally talked about it earlier, bro. Let the people hear. Bro. That's what we're in here for.
Wait.
Shout out, everybody that's watching or that's gonna be watching, bro. Hopefully that we give y'all some more better podcasts. There's gonna be a lot coming up. Gotcha.
Me and Cortez about to pop off some work here.
Yes, sir.
Chronic sad. What's sad?
Yeah,
Imagine you're on the Zaza and hearing it like. Shout out to Assembling Dead, dude. He was about to scrap the beat. I said, nah, bro, please give it to me. I'm gonna work my magic.
Has anybody rapped on this?
I want to do
No.
It's fun. Fun
No.
to do bad things.
Would you be interested?
I might do you a favor. I don't know.
Kill somebody?
Yes, but I wanted to do hood rat stuff with
My friends. That's all I want to do, man. Hood rat shit with my friends. And this beat is perfect just for this, bro. Nice, pack me a nice bowl.
Hard, bro. This is smooth.
Dude,
It's smooth.
I'm proud of this one.
This is smooth. I'll rap on it.
Bro, that shit would go tight, bro.
I'll even have a feature on it.
That would go hard. I gotta let Assembling Dead know, man. One hit seven. Talk a lot of shit. Don't impress me.
Alright, let me see. I wrote this shit. Let me see if I can rap it in it. I got pounds of cocaine, kilos go into my brain. Memory can take those emotions, killing till I go insane. Can you hang with the gang? Motivated mind to win. Always got one loaded for emotion and
Dude, nah, you were going, bro. Bro,
Bro, that's just smooth. Okay. I'll definitely. I'll hop on that.
It's just gas, Batman.
Do you still have the WAV file, by chance, or no?
I probably still do.
Let me know what it is. Alright, Curse. That should go hard.
It does. I'm really proud of this one. Me and the Somebody Dead killed it.
Who was the other homie? Give him a little shout out.
To Somebody Dead. This guy.
Let's go.
Yeah, he makes.
Is he on your page?
Yeah. So this is shout out. Interesting. They need to fix that. Oh yeah. They on my IG. Yeah, they on my IG.
Okay, bet. I might ask him for an interview if you don't.
Dude, I can give you everyone's info. I'm in the record. I said like 4 or 5 producers in there. I'll definitely let them know.
That would be
You said
high key too, bro. I'm gonna introduce you to this other group that I actually know, bro. So, I know you see my stories, bro.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard about the Sad
Massive car chase bringing traffic.
Sad Gods.
Yeah. They're pretty underground too, bro. They're pretty big. They're pretty popping, bro. I think y'all will get along, no cap.
Just let me know. Let me introduce me, man, sometime.
Yeah, I think y'all will get along, bro. So this is the one that I was like bumping.
Yeah, you're like, hey, yo, can I write to this?
Yeah. That one, bruh. That one went hard. Question. Real quick question.
Yeah.
You don't mind also sending me that one, but then
I got you.
Take off like his rapping parts.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah, take out the acapella. I got you, man.
Bet. I'm about to
Bro, dude, there's some. If you want, bro, any of these beats, like, I can send you just without. If it's got acapella in it, I can take that shit out, and you can rap.
Here's the thing. I feel. You know, you make these beats. You take some time. We should come up with like a little a plan, bro. Where like like I pay you, and then like I guess just give me like your best beats type shit, just so you can like make some profit out of it, bro. You know what I mean?
Bro, I appreciate that.
Or just like something, bro. Like it'll be like a pack. Have you thought about doing like beat packs?
I'm thinking about doing that as a side hustle, like going on like beat stores to sell like beats I make.
Tell me this, as a producer, bro. How does what's a good producer plan to start making profit from your creations, beats and everything? Like
to sell like.
Yeah.
I haven't done like no research on that. I gotta start.
Really?
Yeah.
You're kind of just working with the artist and just like.
I'm just trying to get my name out there, man. You know, I'm not trying to be one of those producers that is just always charging you for money, you know?
No, and that's respectable. That's mad respectable.
But it gets to a point where, like, if we taking it serious, like,
Yeah. And see, that's the thing too, bro. High key, like, I feel like as like more of like being like a producer and everything, bro. How do you? Okay. Everybody always says this, bro. Like, this is like totally like out of like what we were just talking about, just to like a minimum. What is the producer and artist relationship, bro? And why is it always the artist that's being more on top and not the producer that's being more shown too? You feel me?
So, no, dude, and see, that's the thing. That's why I'm trying to build like a relationship first. Because see, a lot of producers don't get a lot of credit. Really it's just the artist that gets most of the profits, gets the shout out. Exactly. And I'm not gonna lie to you. A lot of mainstream music. I don't listen to a lot of it, but like whenever I listen to it, bro, like the beats are fire, and when I listen to the guy or girl, woman get on there, it just kills it. And then you go to see if the producers, you know, anything links for him or nothing, and there's just nothing. You don't know. It's just an anonymous beat.
Yeah. Okay.
And like shit, bro. Like now there's AI, dude. All you do is go to AI. You pay like for like a loop. You know, and I don't fuck with that, man. Like that's not. Or I respect the craftsmanship and the professionalism behind the craft, behind music.
Let's say this. Let's say that you just want to create a like quick mixtape cover and you use ChatGPT.
Hell, nah, I can't. Nope.
No?
Nope.
My recent mixtape covers have been low-key like ChatGPT, bro. That should be kind of like coming in clutch, bro. But that's only because, bro, I try and like work with all these other artists, bro, and then I'm like, okay, like make it like this and that, and they don't even get it wrong. I mean they get it wrong. They don't even like get it like the way that I like wanted to. But at the same time, it's like I feel like with like artists, you get more in-depth photos or like art, and it's like it's, you know, if he's like a good artist, they're gonna have some like dope ass shit. But at the same time with like ChatGPT and like all like the AI shit, it really depends, bro. Sometimes you could get some fire, but at the same time, you get like a lot of like typos. You get like a lot of like, you could tell when something is AI. You feel me?
Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, I didn't get into all this just to resort to that, you know? Like, I respect myself too much to... Nah, I respect the craft, dude, and, like, honestly, bro, if you are using that, bro, nah, bro, my ideation... Dude, I have so many beats, bro, just hit me up.
No, it's not even, like, you know, I'm talking about, like, my artwork, bro. Like, if you look at my...
Oh, wait, use AI for your artwork?
Yeah, for my covers, like, on SoundCloud.
Okay. I'm too faded, bro. I thought you were talking about like some of the beats, and I'm like, nah. I'm like,
okay. You are
I'm tweaking.
Correct though, bro. No. You're correct. Why, bro? Waves, bro. The plugin for producers, they literally just made an AI thing. They're talking about, oh, nobody came to my birthday party, and supposedly gives you like a sad tune type shit. And I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, but at the same time, it makes sense. But it's like, dude, if you're gonna rely on AI to be making like every fucking beat, like the tune, the melody, the fucking drums, this and that, it's like, you might as well just pay somebody else to do your fucking beat, right?
Nah, see, that's exactly what I was. Thank you. Perfect. Yeah. Exactly what I'm talking about. Sorry about that.
No, you're good. You're good. I understood the assignment.
No, but for artwork, nah, that's fine. Like that's what it's for, you know. That's what I feel like you should use it for.
Yeah, I mean a little.
And like I need to learn how to do like covers and whatnot for like my beats and whatnot.
Yeah. See,
I'm just low key lazy and just haven't taken the time to learn, so I need to lock in.
Look, bro, if you go to my page, the song White Wednesday, even though it's Friday, and then do I have to explain Parking Lot Pimpin', Dead on Arrival, If Only My Nightmare Was Real, Bounce the Block, Tired of This Bullshit Already. All of those are just all ChatGPT. Even bro, I don't even know how, like, you know, but this shit kind of came in clutch. So sometimes it does come in clutch, cause bro, I ain't gonna lie, when I seen these, I was just like, okay, this shit kind of tight.
Nah,
dude, that was ChatGPT, bro.
That's honestly, that's something I would do. Put my name on there, you know. Mm-hmm. Nah, my buddy Young Demon, dude. Now he did. I haven't spoken to him in a minute, but like he would go and like use what was it called? I forget what he used. If you go and like see his covers, dude, I fuck with his covers.
Bro, I'm trying to like get more of like a natural like how I'm trying to make my cover look more genuine.
What you really know about love. Recipes to pop the smoke. Slowly fill your head with stories. Shorty pouring on me going up.
YouTube, Reddit, bro. Reddit, YouTube for to like figure out how to do it, and then Reddit to find, cause like you can get like go on Reddit, bro. You can find like different fonts, backgrounds, and all that. And Reddit's good for drum kits too.
Popping some shots, I got mine on repeat.
I love this one.
Yeah, we chopping it up when we all nice
I
on
hated
flood.
the
All
second
these
part
eyes look
though,
at
I
me.
ain't gonna lie.
And first things first, I'm gonna let her catch a vibe, and then she ain't fucking with it, then I toss it to the side. I ain't the type to stay committed, shorty, why you look surprised? Calling us some hoes, telling them if they coming out tonight. Little baby, yeah, I'm up in the cervix, right through the night, yeah, that pussy feel perfect, sliding, swerving. Now serving, better in the game, but your boy still in service. Ay, bitch, I be chillin' and still getting hoes. Trying like to call me when she horny, hate to be alone. Like the way I'm pulling up, all the rest is looking broke. But the way she pouring us a foreign in my styrofoam. I get attention when I get to rooms. All the pretty women wearing linen, that's some nice perfume. I hate a bitch that want me to pursue. Welcome to my world, a different world, you're walking in my room.
Nah, your flow is fucking. Nah, I fuck with that.
Thank you, bro.
Hold up. No, okay, hold up. I need to pull up that one song with you and Smoke. Is that? Nah, I love that.
Bro, I don't
Nah, you know what?
Me and my cousin
You know Ghostman, right? You know Ghostman, right?
Yeah.
You know how he does like that scream, like that heavy metal, like kind of like screaming with his music, kind of. I don't know if I'm explaining it good.
Yeah.
But he does that. I think you should incorporate that in like your music. That would be interesting to listen to.
How will Cortez sound with a screaming voice? That'd be crazy.
Bro, nah. Nah, come on, man. Wait, is it? What's the name of that song you and Smoke did, bro? Wait, is it? No, wait. Missiles from North Korea. I got you, bro. Look at that. Like, it's so good. I just boom like that, you know?
Missiles from North Korea.
Yeah. Now, who did the beat for this?
Can I be honest, bro? That beat is corny. I don't know. At the moment, it you know, it has summer. This is when I was still learning about how to mix and all that bullshit. So the mix is ass. High key. I gotta bring that shit back.
$41. Shout out to Smoke, bro.
I literally forgot the lyrics for this song. Shit, bro. Missiles by North Korea. I mean, from North Korea. Shout out to Wexon and Smoke, bro. No cap.
Yeah, dude, I like his style.
He really is, bro. He just, I don't
And
know.
he's from Florida too, man. Like, he blood.
Hey, bro, no, shout out to Wexon and Smoke, bro. No cap. He's a good guy, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I've been talking to him, dude. He seemed like a hell chill guy.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, like, he reminds me of Ghostman when I first like started listening to his music. He just reminded me of Ghostman, and I fuck with Ghostman's music because he's also from Florida. So.
He's just fucking floating, bro. He's floating, bro.
Bro, he just went off, bro, and I like that.
Floating, bro. That's what I tell him, like, bro, you floating.
Now, see, like, if I was to, like, rap low-key, like, I feel like I'd just be, like, the more chill, like, kind of, like, rapper, you know, artist. Just, like, take my time with the beat, you know, not, like, be hella aggressive or whatnot. I don't know, but I should experiment.
That part right there, bro, that shit was just like, God, me, bro. That shit go hard. To be honest, bro, I'm honestly happy that I'm like really involved in like this music shit. Cause like, bro, I literally like, bro, I've been meeting like so many fucking people, bro. Like connections, bro, connections, bro. That is the big fucking thing when it comes to the music scene. Every person that is listening to this, listen to me, bro. Build your fucking connections. Meet people. Stop being a fucking hard-headed, egotistical piece of shit. Meet some fucking people once in your fucking life, bro. Be nice. Damn it.
It's not that hard to do, bro.
It really ain't, bro. So if anybody is watching this shit, bro, literally, bro, stop with the bullshit. Get to know some people, bro. You don't gotta fight every day.
What other songs would clip on him? That was that one.
I'm fucking with this podcast, bro, literally.
Bro, I'm straight vibing right now.
I think this podcast might be alright. Shout out to Jude Rocks though. I'm not gonna lie. His podcast kind of is a little popping right now, bro. He kind of gave me a little bit more views, bro. But I think this one is gonna be a little hit. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, we straight. Oh, was it this one? This is one?
Hey, shout out though. Shout out for Jude Rocks, bro. I hope you're doing good.
Smoking 100 blunts till I don't wake up the fuck out your face. I'm no way I'm a faker. You wasting your life just complaining. I'm faded. Smoking to my bed for the wet and nobody located. My name is Lil. They only know me as
Yeah, for
crazy.
real though. Shout out SNS, bro. No cap. Hey, you know what though? Wait up, Cursed. Wait up. Bump Super Saiyan Demons, bro. High key, I gotta give a little special shout out, bro. SNS Slow pulled up for me, bro. Homie right here, bro.
Wait, Super Saiyan what?
Super Saiyan Demons. Bruh. The guy that I collabed with, bro, he's a fucking, just go to my page. It's like Super Saiyan something. Let me look it up. I know it's in my page for sure, though. Super Saiyan Demons, bro. It has to be
Oh my
called
god, I
Super
can't
Saiyan
type.
Demons. Super Saiyan Demons. Super Saiyan Demons. What the fuck? Usually you find it.
Would it be easier to find if I went just to your tracks or
Yeah,
to be
just
on?
go to my tracks, bro. I think that'd be best. Bruh, this guy right here.
Wait, was it like recent?
It's a little down there.
Okay.
Just keep on scrolling. You'll see.
Yeah,
you'll
I'm gonna
see-
keep scrolling.
Yo, well, if you see the Super Saiyan 1000, you'll know what's up.
Wait.
Shout out to that ramen cup.
Ooh, this one was fire.
Bruh,
This-
I stole my grandma's
Buick.
Lordy. There you go.
Oh,
Alright,
there we
wait
go.
up. Before you play, wait up, pause it. Bruh, this guy right here, bro. He's a beast. He's a fucking beast. Shout
Wait,
out
I might have-
Texas, bro. Yeah, shout out Austin, Texas. You might have what?
I might have listened to this already because
Yeah,
the cover
bro.
looks hella familiar.
Bro,
Alright.
bruh. Shout out to my boy. I don't know what happened to you, bruh. Bro went MIA. He went MIA. Bro, he has not dropped nothing, bro. I'm over here trying to reach out. I'm like, boy, is you good? And you're not dead? But,
Dang, gotta keep hitting him up.
bruh, that's what I'm saying. But I mean, he got a whole kid, bro. So I think he just went to father life at this point. I think he kind
He
of
just said fatherhood.
Yeah. Okay, real quick, bruh. Well, actually, pop the song, and then I'll ask you that question.
Man, but why you never pick up the phone, dog?
Yeah, this is a banger right here.
You know what I'm saying? Watching this.
Now, who produced this? Because that's what I'm saying. Like everything about this is.
It's one of his big makers.
Okay.
Throw that pussy back, cause I'm a fucking red monster. I'm feeding on imposters. Got eat up on that pussy like a nigga eating paws. Like, wait, this that fucking thing. Drugs will be so strong, they call it Dragon Ball. You hitting Kaioken. But I ain't G, Ren, that got it flow like D-Risk. All my bitches, Super Saiyan demons. Cause bitch, I got this sauce and I be mobbing with the gang shit. Even if I make it, I ain't never rock the chain. Hey, only Fiji on me when that pussy on my face. Shit, made that pussy squirting out that shirt, it got some stains. Yeah, shirt, it got some stains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What it do, bruh? Shit, I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I'm fucking hot as shit right now.
I'm fucking high shit right now.
Your boy got some blunts, your boy got some wax. What it fucking do? Just one thing, though.
Brody got backwoods in his
I was
hands.
watching Dragon Ball Z.
chillin', I'm with Krillin with your bitch, she's sucking Dragon Balls. Call Almighty Shenron, tell him where the fuck my Adderall. Blast the masses, I'm surpassing Gallic on your future, flashing straight up, ashes, skull and fragment, shattered dreams ain't never long. I've been loving gore and horror, bodies hanging from a row. Fucking bitches all exquisite, love it when I make them choke. Tag this shorty from the morgue, a razor blade to cut my core. I'm into deep love to explore black market, welcome to my store. I've been loving gore and horror, bodies hanging
So simple, bro. Simple as shit. I look you, bro.
Dude, this shit was so gas. I commented twice, bro. Look at that. That's when you know shit is fire, dude. When I'm commenting not once but twice.
That was a good banger, that shit, bro. I don't know what happened, bro. I don't know what happened to Stay Dead, but I guess he went MIA, so I'ma just assume that bro accepted fatherhood. I don't know.
That's sad.
Okay, this was the question that I was gonna ask you, bro. Artist to artist, you know. How old are you, bro?
24.
24?
Yeah.
Fuck. What the fuck am... What?
What do you mean?
What? 24?
Yeah, 24. Might be 25.
What? How the fuck do you got a beard and I don't, my boy? I am 29.
I'm just blessed.
What the fuck?
Sorry, man.
A goatee, bruh. Just simple as goatee.
I mean, I need to trim it up, but...
I feel like a fucking goat.
Nah, I'm telling you right now, I go to barber tomorrow, get freshened up. Oof.
Bruh.
Come on, hard as fuck.
How long did it take you to grow your beard?
Bro, I'll trim it in 2 weeks. It's back to the way it was, bro. Like, my hair grow quick as fuck.
What is going on with me, bro? What the fuck? Late ass
Genetics?
Bloomer, I'm a late bloomer.
Bro says he's a late bloomer when he's 30. Come on, man.
I kind of feel like I'm a little bit blessed, bro.
Yo.
Why? Bruh. Somebody told me straight up, bro, you better take these looks as an advantage, bro. Why? How the fuck are you gonna be looking 30, bro? You still got your hair. You still look young. You still sound like you're fucking...
Bro, you 6'5", bro. What do you mean? You are the room.
Exactly. So...
Yeah, see, you're blessed, bro. I ain't 6... Dude, I'd rather be 6'5", bro.
Bruh told me. He's just like, you need to take advantage of that shit, bro. And that shit, bro. Because why? When you start turning old, you're gonna be like, fuck. Yep. Anyways, though, bruh, 24 years old. How do you feel about kids, my boy?
Kids?
Yeah, I think that as an artist, bruh, I ain't gonna lie. Me personally, this is just my take. It could be, you know, everybody has an opinion. Ain't no way I'm gonna have a kid right now, bruh. Until I achieve what I want to achieve, then maybe I'll have the idea of having an offspring. But right now, bruh, me becoming a dad is just like,
nah. Listen. Exactly what you said, bro. Get like, for me, I just want to like get like, you know, working a job I fucking like, not be doing something I fucking hate. Be happy in life, get my money up, be financially, you know, have that financial freedom. I want to have a house. I don't want my kids growing up in no 1-2 bedroom apartment in some ghetto ass area. And I definitely don't want to be married or in a baby mama, baby dad relationship with a bitch I don't fuck with.
Exactly.
Nah, bro. Exactly. Not me. Exactly. Like, I got a brother that's doing that right now. Yeah. That would not be me. Nope.
Bruh. High-key, that's just kind of like giving...
Bro, you gotta be careful, bro, too. You know, messing with these women, bro. You know? So, I'm just, nope. I'm too locked in right now, like, to be fucking with that.
Bruh, what is it telling, though? No cap.
Like, if I could find a woman, like, or a girl I'm fucking chill with, you know, that's, like, different, but I ain't rushing in this shit, you know? And I'm gonna let her know. And if she can't fuck with my boundaries, then she's out, you know? Bye-bye.
Exactly. Oh, shit.
Adios.
Okay. Too close.
You know, like... Adios.
Fuck the fuck. I put the volume all the way up. Technical difficulties. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
My fault. The fucking pop filter literally just fucking hit the volume
button,
bro. This is just...
I gotta get a boom on for my mic.
Testing.
You good.
Alright, bruh. So, I don't even know, bruh. I don't know. As a creator, bruh, I feel like if you're gonna be like bringing in kids and all that bullshit, it's just make sure that you just like do all the things that you want to do. Because why? Once you kind of start having kids, this is my theory, you know? Everybody else could have their own little thing. But, bruh, once you start having kids, you kind of see your own life just fade away. Why? Because literally, once you have kids, that kind of like gives it like, alright, bruh, I can't focus on myself. I gotta focus on them. You focus on them, you see yourself age even more. Why? Because as they're growing, you're getting older. Once they hit 18, you're gonna be 50 something. It's like, bruh, like, fuck.
I want to be retired, bro. I want to be like,
I don't know what to say to that. What's up?
nah, like at that age, like I want to be retired, you know, like be done, just be enjoying the rest of my life to the end of it, you know.
And here's the thing too, bruh, like, bruh, I ain't gonna lie. It's just, I don't know. Having kids, it kind of takes away your youth, bruh, like, you know? I don't know. I feel like with that shit, bro, it's just a slow ticking time, bro. Just watching, bro. Just watching.
I mean, hey, listen, like if you find the right, like the girl, like that clicks with you, that's different. But if you find you know, I can say a lot. I can say a lot right now, but
yeah. No, I really don't think I even want to see myself married, bro. Like,
get married. Get married for 5 years. She wants a divorce. Takes her house. Takes her car. Takes her assets.
We want prenup.
Yeah, I'm like, man, like, nah, I'm good. I'm chilling, bro. I'm 24, bro. I'm locked in, you know.
That's a scary ass idea, bro. No, cap. I don't know. I guess commitment, bro. Okay, everybody's scared of commitment. Like,
I mean,
anyways.
like.
But what's up?
I mean, kind of like with the commitment comment, like, I mean, you just gotta be careful with who you commit with.
Really though, you want line on that?
That's the issue. It's hard to commit to the right person, you know. But I feel like most people like just rush it. And I ain't rushing shit, dude. I'm 24, man. I'm laid back with a yak, smoking, you know, like I'm chilling.
Ain't no Russian, bro. Modern Warfare 2. Was it Modern Warfare 2? Right?
I mean, shit, no need to rush Modern Warfare 2. Just noob across the map.
Ain't no Russian, bro.
Ain't no Russian. Yeah. Bro, I remember being a kid, like, when did that game come out? Like, bro, PlayStation 3. Yeah, Modern Warfare 2. It's the mission where you're with Makarov and his goons. You go in the airport and you just light everyone up, bro.
Oh, Lord.
And I remember being a kid, my mom and my dad are like, you know, watching me play, and they just hear no Russian, and, you know, the elevator scene that goes down, opens the door, and I just start spraying. And, like, no questions asked, like, no hesitation, you know, just started spraying, and my mom just started freaking out, bro.
Like, bro, you know it's gonna be fucking going down if you see do you want to skip this mission, or do you want to play? Oh,
yes.
And I'll play that shit.
No, I ain't skipping no cutscene, bro. I paid $60. I'm getting my money's worth.
Bruh, I'm like, bruh, I will play that shit, and I will play that shit again, bro. And you know what, bro? I might as well just go for a second victory lap. A third one at it. Crazy. But yeah, bro. Alright. Honestly, bro. As a creator and everything, bro, even though we kind of like, you know, got off track, but that's like the beauty of the fucking podcast, bro. High key. As a creator, bro, what do you have to tell to everybody out there that's trying to find their niche, right? That's how you say it, niche? Yeah.
They're like niche, yeah, niche.
I don't even know how to say it, bro. To whoever's trying to find their fucking sound in general, bro. To every artist, and then to like everybody that's just, you know, like trying to find some type of inspiration, bro. What would you tell them?
Honestly, just be you. That's it. Be real. And just be you. Mm-hmm. I feel like when it comes to like artists and like, well, mostly like the artist side, there's just a lot of snakes, and again, like I was saying earlier, they just want it all now, you know.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know. I feel like if you're real and you stay to yourself,
Yeah.
I don't know. Would much rather be successful and known and be well known for that than selling my soul and being being clowned on as a meme 5 years later.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
It's really easy to become a meme nowadays, bro.
It's
It's easy.
for real, yeah.
High key.
Now remember like the Kendrick Lamar beef, bro. Like,
What did you think about that? Do you think that shit was a little like blown out of perspective, or do you think it was at the right moment? How do you
nah, Kendrick, the cold, bro. Like, didn't he drop that song right after?
push-ups?
Yeah. Like, it's been a moment since I was in the beef when it was like happening, and I was seeing all the memes and shit.
Yeah.
I'm just like, this is funny as fuck, dude.
High key though.
And then Kendrick comes in the next fucking day, just ready, bro.
High key, bro. But nah, I think shit like that, bro. It's good. It's good to see it in like the mainstream.
No, you right. It gets clicks, you know.
It do, and then at the same time, it actually like opens up the idea of like freestyle battling. So like, you know, when somebody like is actually trying to say like a legit freestyle battle, they'll like get more into it, like more like rap battle beefs, more whatever the fuck. Like, it kind of opens up like a whole like, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, bro. I guess, bro. We're getting close to that mark. One last question, bruh.
Okay.
Okay. Let me think about this one, bro. Let me think about this one. So, all your time creating music, bro, all your time invested in learning, all the time that you took to be who you are today, out of all the things that you did, bro, what are you most appreciative about?
Producing. Can you repeat the question one more time?
Oh, I'm sorry, bro.
No,
Just
you're
like-
fine.
So, from all the things that you did, bro, like, just to, like, summarize, bro, what are you, like, everything that you've been learning, bro, what's, like, the most, like, number one thing that you're, like, just, like, so, like, appreciative about? Like, just, like, learning about, like, the game, bro, like,
Networking.
Yeah.
You know, before, like, back living in Missouri, I was living alone. I was really just, like, self-kept since I moved out here, you know. You hit me up, and then, like, after that, I've met so many other people, and I'm starting to, like, branch myself out there. Like, I'm doing this podcast right now, so definitely I'm proud of like, you know, getting myself there, you know, because it's not easy, man. Like, being an introvert, and like I said, dude, I started as a hobby, didn't think I'd be here right now.
And honestly, bro, to every introvert that's out there, bro, tell them something, bro. Make them, like, bust out the shell. What did you do to bust out your shell?
Well, it's just so, okay, so, like, for me, like, it's just like learning how to, like, so for me, I get, like, anxious around being people for, like, you know, really too long. Like new people, like, you know, if I know you and I'm chill, like, we're homies, like I have no problem hanging out with you. But, like, if I don't know you, like, I'm kind of a social awkward guy, IRL, and trying to figure out just to be me, like, I overthink things and whatnot. It's just learning to not do that. I just gotta be me. I'm like, I tell myself, like, you know, I don't care, but I do care about how people see me, and I think I'm too worried about that. So it's just like, be you, bro, you know?
Exactly.
And, like, if you don't try to put yourself, and that's all you gotta do, man, is just try to put yourself out there. If you don't, how are you gonna change, you know, if you don't try? And that's what I started doing, just trying, and, like, small baby steps, man. That's all you gotta take, small baby steps, you know, and eventually you can get to a point where, you know, you're talking to people, and, you know, you're confident, And that's what I'm working on right now. Is like my confidence, you know. I think that's a big thing. Is like being confident in like the way you talk and whatnot, and how you keep the like. Cause like for me, like sometimes I fucking feel like I just can't keep a conversation going, you know. But
And you kept this conversation going though, bro. So
see, and like if I was back in Missouri, I feel like I'd still just, you know, like I just be sitting there, you know, and it's just like now I can, you know, just small baby steps, man.
Exactly, my boy.
You just got to put yourself out there. I know it's easier said than done, but trust me, put yourself out there.
Exactly.
You got to.
Yeah.
Because like I feel like if you don't,
What's up?
I don't feel like you real about it, you know, because like, you know, like with this, I want to take it serious now, and you know, and I'm here now, you know, so just gotta put yourself out there. If you're really passionate about something, put your heart into it, you know.
Savior the moment.
Yes, exactly.
For real, that's a big one. Alright, bruh. Well, it has been a pretty good podcast, bruh.
Awesome.
Any last shoutouts, bruh? DJ CURSEDPLAYA, bro.
666.
Let's fucking go. Alright, real quick.
Literally dial that shit in. Ring me up.
Dial 666 to reach me. Exactly, bruh. Alright, so just real quick, shout out to my boy. Give him a follow. Do you see this right here, bro?
I do.
Exactly.
I gotta update my page. I gotta start posting more often. See, that's the issue too. Is like I wasn't posting enough. I don't put myself out there. That's the issue.
It's all good.
So I was for a little bit. I was doing my DJ set there, and then I just stopped.
Yeah, that could go hard though, bro.
It does.
Yeah. Give my boy a follow, bro. I want to see these 140 turn into like at least like 200 to 250, bro.
Nah, for real, tap in because I'm about to be locked in, y'all. Like the amount of music I'm about to pump out here pretty soon.
Exactly.
Gotta tap in.
Exactly. All right, y'all. Well, thank y'all for tapping in. My boy Dala, what is the last thing that you have to tell these people, bro? Give your last minute voice, bro.
Last minute voice.
That one word of advice, bro.
Can it be?
It could be anything, bro. It could be anything, bro. It could be like keep on going.
Yeah, no, like just be real, man. Like,
be real.
Honestly, like that's what I find it hard about, you know, being in society nowadays. There's so many fake people out there, bro. Just be real, no bullshit, and you're gonna get there, bro. You're gonna get there. That's the advice I gotta give out.
Exactly.
Cause that's what I'm saying. I don't fuck with no fake people, you know. So just, and if you start talking to me, like this is who you getting right here.
Exactly. Alright. Dala, again, my boy. Thank you, bruh. Pulling up.
Thank you, Cortez, for inviting me to this, bro. I really appreciate it.
I got you, my boy. You brought the vibes for sure, bruh. Alright. One last question, bruh. I am gonna be having more of like a on the meeting on the spot. If you wanna have a second episode, let me know, but it's gonna be like on the spot. Would you be down to actually like slide?
Yeah, definitely hit me up.
Alright, maybe part 2 in the making, y'all. Alright, this is Creator's Block, bro. Thank y'all for tapping in, bro. Shout out for the drink of the moment, bro. For fucking beatbox, bro. Shout out to Dala. Shout out to Colorado Springs, bro. Everybody, bro. And then you said what?
I just got my giggle water here. Cheers to that.
Shout out to the giggle water, bro. Shout out to the giggle water, bro. Alright. Everybody that's going to be seeing this, thank you for tapping in. You guys are going to see some more podcasts. You guys are going to see some more quality. There's going to be a lot more interviews, a lot more artists. And it's not just going to be rappers. It's going to be a lot of people, y'all. So, again, thank you for tapping in. Dala, thank you, bro.
Shout out to Creators Block. Peace.
Let's get it. Peace out, y'all.